Hi guys, welcome back. We are back again with some locals here. This is round one. We are playing against Brendan and his Dracotail deck. We have brought today with us Snake Eyes Yummy. We're gonna see how it goes. That is a hand. We got Ash, Surprise, Poplar, Fua, and Bell. So that's pretty rough. Neither of my normal summons are going to do anything here. If I go Ash, I add, like Oak, and then call it a day. So we pass it on over. He goes Rahu, I go Fua, he goes Ash, and that's pretty much the game there. He's going to send the Urgula from the deck, and then he's going to go Phimina and Valor. And he's going to summon out the Arthalion. He's a good Dracotail player, so he's going to chain block the Arthalion. He's going to set off the Key 2, and then he's going to set Flame, and then he's going to bounce the Ash and the two Dracotail names back to hand. He goes normal Malulu, and then he's going to go Key 2 Dracotail, add the Lucius, and he's going to go Malulu effect. He's going to send off a couple names from hand and set up the Secretarian Dragon. And then he's going to go Lucius effect. He's just going to set the remaining trap. Here I'm hoping that he'll go Secretarian Dragon, and then I can just stop it with the Ghost Bell. Keep him from getting another name on board. But he's got... I mean, he's going to be able to recur the Phimina anyways with the Urgula in the grave. So he's going to go Urgula, add back the Phimina to hand. And then he's going to go Malulu here. He's going to send Malulu and the Fua that he had for a... what is that? Gulamel? And that's enough. That's enough. I've seen enough there. So we're gonna side in. I didn't even see. We got talents. I know I have a thrust package. We got gravity collapse. That's right. That's a tech that I'm running today. It's pretty cheesy, but it's pretty good. So we're signing out the Fuas and the Drolls, just because those aren't gonna do very much for us here. That'll be 6, and then I believe I side out a quick play as well. So that's typically the siding pattern, is just take out the hand traps that don't really matter and then one quick play. I don't side out any of the main deck names anymore, or in this build, just because I do need that extra little bit of consistency, because I'm not playing the Striker engine in this, and Obedient School is at 1. So we are opting to go first here by siding in those gravity collapses. We're hoping that we see thrust as well. That's just going to help set into... the talents, or I know that he's on Dracotail, so he could easily get a monster on field. So the Snake Eyes build that I'm playing is a little bit different from the deck profile that I did last week. Instead of just running a rank 8, I actually decided to lean into the Snake Eyes package a little bit more. So we're running IP, Princess, and Blow Whale. And we also have another spicy tech. Maybe we'll see if it shows up. But we're going to go normal with the Poplar here, just because we have a bunch of names. And so we really love opening Poplar. Probably should bump it up to 2 at this point, just because it's really annoying to see that. So we'll go Temple, effect to place. We're going to place the Oak. Just that way, if anything, we're going to clear the Poplar here in a second. But just in case he decides to summon off of the Phimina or anything, I'm able to stop that. So on Linkaribo, he's going to go Phantasme, best rarity, premium gold. So he's going to draw 2 and then put back 1. And because of that, I can go Temple, summon the Oak. Oak's going to target the Poplar to summon the Poplar out. And then from here, we're going to go Oak. Oak send itself and the Poplar to summon out the Flamberge. We're going to special the Lollipo, and then we're going to go into our, into Cupsy, try to get our Cupsy, or our Yummy engine rolling here. So that's a really nice thing about the Snake Eye package, is it will, you know, get you into the Yummy engine really well. And you can still dip back into, you know, the Snake Eye stuff afterwards. So we're going to go into a Snatchy here. He's going to Veiler the Snatchy, which is fine. I'm not too concerned about that. We're going to go cut the Cookie, and then we're going to link it away for the Lollipo to summon back 2. And then we're going to go into Metal Marcher, so we're going into our Herald line here. Herald's going to summon back the Cupsy, just because it has a bigger defense than the Lollipo, and then we'll link off into the Herald. From here, we'll go into the Snatchy. We're going to Cupsy effect. No response, which is great. We love to see it. We add the surprise. And then from here, we're thinking of what we want to go into. So we link into the Masquerena. That gives us the Flamberge. You can't summon the Cupsy off of that, but you can summon the 2 Snake Eye monsters. And then we're thinking about extending here. We almost go into Princess. Actually, we do go into Princess, and then remember that we're locked out of Link 3s and up. So that is not going to work. He veiled it, so I'm pretty sure I still can't do that. But it doesn't really matter too much here. We're gonna be okay with that Masquerena. He's got the Phantasme on board, and so if he tries to swing, we can still book it with the Snatchy and everything. He attempts to go to battle phase, which is gonna be fine here. That's not gonna be terrible. He's gonna declare Phantasme into Herald, and then we'll go 100 life points for Snatchy. We're gonna link off the Oak and itself, or Synchro into the Cookie, and the Cookie's gonna target the Phantasme. So he's going to try to negate the Cookie book by discarding the Fua in hand, which feels really bad. I believe that's what he drew off of that Phantasme. And because I summoned a Link monster, Chain Link 1, he's going to go Phantasme, and then I can go Cookie, target the Phantasme to pop, and then the Snatchy to place, which will take care of these bodies here. He's going to get to draw 3 because he's got the Masquerena and the Snatchy. So he draws 3, gets to put back 2. Gonna see what he does here. So he puts back the 2, and he's got 4 cards in hand. I'm not really afraid of this battle phase right now, and that Herald's gonna really put in the work if anything happens here too. So he redeclares into Herald. We're gonna save the Herald here by synchroing. Thinking if I use the Cookie or the Poplar, but we end up using that, and so we will go Cookie. A Croaky will target to pop the Phantasme. And so we go into main phase 2. He summons the Fenrir, and we're gonna go Gravity Collapse. You can tell he's really happy about that Gravity Collapse, the way he handed that back to me. And then he passes because you can't summon after the gravity collapse goes through. We do a little trade just because we can't remember if there's been a cut or anything. And we're just taking account into what we have here. So we go normal Cupsy effect to add. We started out our other field spell, or the other quick play. So we're gonna add Cookie, and we're gonna link into the remaining Snatchy there. Snatchy's gonna place, and then Mignon's gonna head and target the Cookie here, so that way we get some bodies on board. We're just trying to think of ways to get some bodies on board to just try to kill them here. So we're gonna do the croaky target, put some stuff back. Fortunately, we have that we had the Lollipo in the graveyard because now we can just link row, and then we're gonna go. We're gonna chain link just so that we don't get chain block here, just so we don't get belled or anything. So we do the Lollipo summon back, and then we go Poplar to place the Oak. And then we will go to battle phase, and then he's going to go Phimina. Which is fine, because he's going to have to banish his hand. So whatever he brings out won't really do anything. He's going to bring out the Arthalion. And he activates the effect to bounce, which doesn't help, and so we just negate that and we just go to battle and just beat him to death with the cats. And so that will be game 2. Yeah, so his draws off of the Phantasme were Fua and Fenrir, and then the next one I think was also like a Fua and something else. So feels really bad seeing the Phantasme twice or get it on the field and then have it block stuff off of you. So going into game 3, we're anticipating him making us go second. So we're going to side out a bunch of the going first stuff that we had, which was the gravity collapses, the D-barrier. But we also are going to side out some of the other things that that feel bricky. So we're also siding out the Oak, the Temple, and the Flambridge and the Diabell Star. That way we open up. So that way we keep the starting package, which is, Ash is a starter. Poplar is technically a starter. If you have a name in hand, Bonfire is also a starter. But we're going to take out some of those things just so we can put in some board breakers. Joel doesn't really do anything into Dracotail, so we're going to leave that out as well. But we will just see what we draw into here. Evenly matched goes pretty hard into this matchup just because they end up usually setting up a pretty good field. They don't really have a trap negate. And so he's going to opt to go first. Our starting 5 is Valor, Lollipo, Double Evenly, and Ash. So that's going to be really good. The Double Evenly is great because if they do set up like a negate or something, you're able to get through it. So he's going to go Rahu. We're going to let that go through just because we probably want to hold the Ash for just like one of the traps on our turn. Just because it is kind of a pain, especially with having just one normal summon or one yummy name. So we have to normal summon it. It'll get bounced by the horn if we don't have that Ash. So he's gonna go Arthalion. He's gonna target one of the guys that he sent, and so we're gonna Valor that. And then he Chainlink 2's Sadness on that. Or I guess that would be Chainlink 3 or 4. No response to Sadness. He's going to set 2. One of them's the Horn. The other one is the Key 2. And then he's going to go Key 2. We're thinking if we want to Ash that or not. And I think we just let that go through. Like I said, I know he set that Horn down. So that's going to be painful. Especially with just the one normal summon if he decides to just keep that keep the set after an evenly matched. So he's gonna go find Mina. He's gonna send off the King of the Swamp and the Arthalion for Dragoon, and he passes it on over. We top deck a Fua, which always feels really good. And so we go battle, end of battle, evenly matched. And he's going to go Dragoon. He pitches a Bell, which is huge. And then we drop the second evenly. He's like, what do you want me to... He scoops and he's like, what do you want me to do? And so he sends off the 2. He keeps the Horn, which is awesome. For me. He goes Horn, and then I go Ash, and he's like, all right, I'm out of here. And then he would have top decked a Cartesian with nothing in hand. So he's like, I thought we were homies. What the heck? So yeah, that is game 3. We take it after bricking pretty hard game 1. But yeah, thanks for watching. This was round 1. Round 2, I will put a link. I don't have footage of that one because I played on our locals like feature match stream. I'll put the link to that in the description here. But shout out to Brendan. He's the GOAT. I really like playing with him. He's one of the homies from locals and stuff. So that's it. We'll catch you guys on the next one. See ya.